everyone, welcome back to Williamson Ridge Outdoors. Today we are heading out to the barn, the tractor, the new hay baler, and I'm going to hook this thing up to the tractor and do a few things with it. I'm going to take a round bale that we have and I'm going to run it through there in the hopes that I can kind of get this thing set up a little bit before it's time to mow the hay, and I'm trying to do it out there in the field. So I figured if I can get the bales kind of to the size that I want and get everything going on with it. The dealer said that they've already set it up and have it tying knots and all that kind of stuff, but then you'd have to do final adjustments out in the field. A dealer I spoke with about buying it before, they actually said that they would deliver the machine, and then like on the day that I'm cutting or baling my hay, then they would come out and set it up and go through the field with it and make sure it's baling before they left. The other place asked me if I wanted them to deliver it or whether I was going to pick it up, and I kind of just assumed it was kind of standard procedure for everybody to deliver it, but they were going to charge me extra to do it. Then they said that they already had set it up in their shop and had it tying knots, and all I'd have to do is like the minor adjustments once I got it out on the field, like the bale length and the bale density. In turn though, it was cheaper at the dealer that didn't deliver it by about $400. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna fire this thing up, take a round bale that I've got, and I'm gonna run that thing through there and see if I can't get the density. And of course, they told me I wouldn't be able to really pack it down tight with it being new until everything started kind of breaking in. And I get that, but at least I want to get through there and get some hay in it and make sure that it's tying the knot, make sure the bale length is about where I want it at, all that kind of stuff. So let's jump in there today, get started on this thing, see if we can't get it hooked up, get it going, and get us a few square bales out of it. And then so let's turn this thing on and see what she does. So let me show you what we got going on. As of right now, our bales are coming out pretty good. It's pretty awesome. That's the best looking hay bale I've ever made right there. And these are straight out of the machine first try. Actually not even really adjusting anything on it. The only thing, the first bale, as you can see, is quite a bit longer, but once they started going like onto the next bale and stuff, man, they're coming out of there looking great. Now these are right about 40 inches, and I actually want these to be about 36. One of the tools that we've got coming to work with these bales is going to run these bales 4 wide, and the bales they're 18 inches. So 18 times 4, 72 inches. And if you take 2 bales lengthwise that are 36, that'll make 72. That way I'll have a perfectly square bundle of hay, so to speak. So 8 bales of hay will make a perfectly square section, or at least that's what I'm hoping to do. That way it's 72 inches by 72 inches, and they're easy to stack that way. Everything's uniform, so whether you're stacking in front of or behind or beside or whatever, all the stacks can line up and be exactly the same. So I'm gonna put these bales right at 36 inches, so they need to be shortened up just a little bit. Man, do they look good. I am so excited about hay season this year. So to adjust our bales, actually, we just got, this lever right here. You loosen that up, and then you can turn this knob, and that will lengthen or shorten the bale. And I think they range on this baler from 12 inches all the way up to 52 inches, depending on what you want to do. So like I say, they're right about 40 right now. So I actually shortened this thing up a little bit, and hopefully we'll get on down to that 36-inch mark. So there we have it, guys. I've got this thing set up pretty much, I believe, the way that I want. I've got the length of the bales right at 36 inches. May still have to adjust the density a little bit when you're cutting your hay. You know, the difference of the time of cut and all that kind of stuff could make some difference in where you need to have your adjusters and stuff set for your densities. But it's pretty close. Man, does this thing make some nice square bales. They are straight as an arrow, and it's nothing that I've done to it. I have very, very little experience with, you know, baling hay. We're really new to doing this. We've had some old balers and have had nothing but problems. We've had banana bales. We've had bales that won't tie. We've had the baler just breaking shear bolts. We've had all kinds of the thing just running slow. And you know, if you didn't run it extremely slow, then you'd break bolts. And I mean, it's just been a big, huge hassle. So we decided to just forget all that. And if we were going to be successful in baling our hay, we were going to buy us a new baler, or at least one that was really close to new, and start off fresh. Everything's in time, adjusted right. We don't have anything that we really have to do ourselves. We don't have to work on it to get it going. It's set up, ready to go by the dealer. So far, it's paid off. My old baler, last time I tried to run a round bale through it and throwing that stuff in there, it just would not do it at all. I definitely consider this a successful test. It makes me super happy to see this. If we did have to buy hay somewhere else and we wanted to be able to have the squares for ourselves, if all else fails, we can actually run them through our baler and make squares out of it. Also, we should be able to get our cut on our field this year with no problem. I'm super excited about it. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. This 1838, from what I can tell, is going to be a real nice baler. I've read everywhere, forums and chat rooms and all that kind of stuff, and questioned people about them, and everybody tends to swear by them. There's a few that are still, you know, New Holland fans, but it seems like that the vast majority of people tend to want to go towards this Massey Ferguson Hesston, which not necessarily the 1838. The 1840 is really the popular model, but the 1838 is pretty much the same baler, same strokes per minute. The pickup's a little bit different on it. The 1840 has a little higher capacity because of that. For what we're doing with it, we only wanted the baler for ourselves and to use on our property and not go bale big high production. We just want to be able to bale and utilize the hay that we have. We've got about 14 acres, and that's it. We might go other places and bale hay, considering the setup that we have, but we just want to get ours done first, get it settled in, get our operation going with our own hay, and then see if we can later add to it. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling on. So if you like videos like this, make sure to click that thumbs up button. Follow along with us It's hay season, so we're getting ready to start on that. And we have all kinds of other projects and stuff going on around the property. So make sure you click that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.